Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is your monthly astrological reading for the month of September. This is for Pisces, and just like I usually do, I'm going to be going into your playing cards first, and then I'm going to go into the more specific areas of your life using the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. I'm also going to pull an additional card from the Angel Answers deck, and I'm just going to pull your card right now to see what is showing up for you in September. Okay, Pisces. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. So, what I can see in your playing cards, with the first card being the Ace of Clubs, the two, that's not right, the Seven of Spades, the Five of Clubs, and the Ace of Diamonds. What I can see here is that the first thing is I feel like you're going to be either inspired to do something, or you get an idea, or you have an idea for a business, an idea for something that can be profitable for you, something that can have a benefit to you. But then what I'm seeing with the next card showing up is that somebody could be wanting to, I feel like somebody is trying to gain something from you, Pisces. Somebody is trying to take something from you. This could be an employee, a family member, even somebody that you don't even really know. So to me, it can be representing some kind of theft taking place, but it also can be representing maybe somebody even stealing an idea from you, or it's like somebody is trying to capitalize off something that you have been doing, or you have an idea about, or something like that. And then I feel like you and this person are going to be arguing with one another. Like you're going to be really going toe to toe with this person. Like I think that it's a passionate kind of energy surrounding these cards. And I think the reason why you're going to be going toe to toe with them, or competing with them for something, or this could just be an argument with them, is because again there was something for you to gain out of this situation. And I believe that it could be over a financial issue, like it could be over money as well. Somebody may be trying to take money from you. This could be somebody, even like somebody that could be even trying to take you to court, or trying to dispute money owed, or something like that. So I would say sort of be careful with people around you, people that are trying to either use you or take advantage of you, or a person that is kind of out for themselves, or somebody that's being very sneaky and being deceptive. And this could be a person that is trying to do something in secret that it might not be known to you initially, but I feel like you are going to find out about it. But then there's going to be issues between you and that person. So yeah, do be careful with that kind of thing going on in September. What I see for you in terms of your work, you have the Hierophantess. This would be the Hierophant in the traditional tarot. And what this card is telling me is that you it can represent somebody being a teacher, being a guide, being a mentor. Um, to me, the first thing that kind of comes to mind when I look at this card is I feel like somebody might be trying to tell you what to do, or they're trying to exert their power or their influence over you, and I think that you're not going to be pleased about it. This person may be wanting to do things in a very traditional, structured, very rigid kind of way. They're not very flexible, and I think that that probably doesn't coincide with your kind of energy. Like this person may expect you to just be work, 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 like working you like a horse, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, this isn't really what I want to be working like maybe this isn't your working style. But this person might be really authoritative, and really trying to get you to just listen and do as they do. But I think that this can cause issues between you and this other person. um it could be saying that maybe you are adopting more of this kind of way of being. I think in that case, it probably would be that maybe you could be a guide or a teacher or something onto somebody else, helping somebody else kind of learn the ropes and everything like that. But when I first initially looked at this card, it made me feel more that somebody could be doing this to you, and it could be causing issues for you. Um, Also, this instrument here is kind of drawing my attention, because I think that maybe you want to work in more of a more of a free flowing kind of more almost creative type of way, even if what you do isn't necessarily you creating something. But I think especially because you are a Pisces, you have that water energy about you. I think that for you it's like just like water, like you would prefer to work in a more flowy way, not as structured, whereas this card is sort of ruled by Taurus, and I believe it's Taurus, let me think. Yeah, Taurus, the Hierophant. So and so I'm kind of feeling like there's somebody that is like maybe like has a more earth sign energy about them, even if they're not exactly like an earth sign. Like if they could be a Taurus, or Capricorn or a Virgo. But I feel like this person has a very structured way of doing things, and for you it may not really work for you, or this person may be upset with you because of the fact that you work in a different way to how they work. But I don't think that is you really causing the issue. I think it's just, there's just a difference that is taking place there. So, for those of you that are in relationships, this card looks so dark. Maybe on this side is better, is the Two of Waters. And the Two of Waters is the Two of Cups in the traditional tarot. And this card looks really good for you in relationships. It shows that you and somebody else are really going to be connecting deeply. You're really in love with each other. You love being around each other. In this card, this woman is pregnant. Maybe for some of you guys, there could be a baby that's going to be coming about in September, or you hear that your partner is pregnant, or even somebody that you care about, even if it's not your child, could potentially be having a baby as well, like that kind of thing. But then I think that when it comes to your relationships and things, it's showing that your relationships are really going to be going really well. And I think that there's going to be a greater commitment between you and somebody else. The only thing is, and this is just showing up now with this mask on this person's face, is to, if you are the guy in the relationship, it's sort of saying, don't wear a mask for your partner. Like if you've been sort of keeping up this appearance or being something you're not, or being a certain way, and it's not you being authentic, then it's kind of saying make sure that you are being authentic, because you wouldn't want somebody to almost fall in love with somebody that you aren't really. So kind of be careful of not trying to talk a good game and trying to be this sort of big man or big person and then you really know that that's not really you. It's sort of saying to sort of be yourself, be open, just let love flow. And I think that if you truly do that, then it can really see a relationship really go well, and the emotions become deeper, because I feel like this is somebody that you really care about. They really care about you, and you guys might actually be learning and growing together. And because of that, I think it's going to be a really positive situation for you. So it's really nice. Okay, now oh, you got the mediator. Scorpio got the mediator as well, but in a different position. You got the mediator for those of you that are not in relationships. So that's interesting, because where Scorpio got it for those that are, you got it for those that aren't. So it's kind of showing again that, just like the Scorpios, you could be getting back with somebody or healing something away. Like if you've had a broken heart, you can be feeling much better, and you're not maybe dealing with that heartbreak anymore, and you're just feeling better within yourself, because this card has sort of a healing energy about it. But then at the same time, it could be showing that you could be reconciling with somebody else, or wanting somebody else to come back into your life, and it could potentially go well when this card shows up. But what this card is really about, because it's the Temperance card in the traditional tarot, it's about the two of you coming together with a sense of understanding of each other. And not only understanding, but it's a way of sort of merging two elements that are completely different, to create something new. So it could be that you are quite different from the person that you like. This might be, maybe you're different in personality, maybe you're different culturally, maybe you just have different belief systems, something like that. But it's like you're able to bring it together and have an understanding of each other. That means that you can reconcile. So this is a really positive card for reconciliation with somebody from the past, or just having a better time, or feeling in a better place with a relationship that happened in the past. So either way, it looks really good for you guys. And you have the Eight of Fires. So you've had some pretty decent cards, even though your playing cards were a bit challenging because your playing cards were showing you having this argument with somebody else. But then your actual tarot cards have been going better. So um this card is the Eight of Fires, which would be the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands shows positive news coming your way, things that have things that are exciting, a cause for celebration. So what I'm kind of seeing here is I think that this could be more applying to your relationship situation. Um, more than anything, but it can represent travel as well with this card, and it can represent something that you've been wanting to manifest coming to you. So I think that even though I'm seeing some forms of challenges showing up in September, it's sort of showing that there's going to be some really good things showing up for you as well that will be coming through. Because this is in your spiritual card, it's sort of saying that I don't think you're even going to be focused on whatever isn't going right. I think you're more going to be focused on the things that have been going the way you want them to, the things that are moving forward quickly. And so that's why I was thinking more that this could be to do with your love situation, because your love cards seem to be quite good. So it could be saying that again there is a celebration, like if you've been wanting a child, you find out that your partner is pregnant, and then that's the celebration. Or it could be just the fact that you've reconciled with somebody that you've been interested in, and that could be the happiness and the joy that you experience. This is also a card about communications as well. So it could be somebody is communicating with you, maybe a partner, an ex from the past is actually going to contact you first, and want to meet up with you and stuff like that. So I see positive things coming through for you in terms of the way you're going to feel within yourself on a spiritual level, and at least you're going to feel like at least good things are happening even with any kind of drama that's going to be taking place around you. So yeah, it's a nice card. Your This was an interesting one. Your Angel Answers card is unlikely. That's the one that showed up for you. But do you know what? Even though it says unlikely, usually it would say the usually with these cards it gives you a direct answer to any specific question that you've been having, and it says unlikely here. So what I'm kind of seeing when I'm looking at all of these cards together and then looking at this one, it could be saying that now that it's actually August and September hasn't started, it could be saying that something that you've been hoping for, something that you've been wanting to see, it may not go initially the way you want it to, but it could actually turn out better than what you expected. It's like that kind of situation. Like, when you're not really prepared for a situation, or you was hoping for something different, but that something different doesn't show up, but then something else shows up and is better than that situation. To me, that's what this card could be speaking of, because you have so much purple in this card, and purple is like is the highest level, like, in terms of your chakras. It's like your is what connects you directly with spirit and source energy and all that great stuff. And you guys, for some reason, you always get highly spiritual cards, like always, always, always. The other signs don't really, but Pisces always seems to. And it's like this card is like no exception. It's like the highest of spirits, like when you have a card with like so much purple. And so it's kind of saying that you have this you're definitely in tune with your higher self, your higher consciousness. But as well as that, it's kind of saying don't worry about things that aren't going exactly the way you want them to, because in the end it's going to turn out perfectly for you. Like if you use your divine guidance, if you because this card also shows when you're being inspired by your ideas, by your thoughts. It's like your guides are actually giving you downloads of wisdom and understanding. And because of that, if you can use that, you'll get to exactly where you want to be. You'll be able to manifest whatever you want to manifest. You'll be able to do whatever it is you want to do, because in September you should really spend more time really paying attention to your thoughts, because your thoughts are going to take you far. Because I feel like you're going to get some really good downloads, some really good ideas, and some insights. And if you follow those, it can be really good for you. And I think that it would even help you get through these challenging playing cards that were showing up, especially because it seems that you're going to be dealing with somebody that, again, I feel like is either going to be very shifty and shady. And I would say don't lower yourself to their level, because you're on a completely different level to what they are. you know. This person is more thinking from like um a more sort of base level of they're only caring about their needs, but you're coming from it from a place of sort of a higher consciousness. So if you're able to kind of um again deal with the drama, but be the bigger person, be the wise one out of the two of you guys, then I feel like you will come out on top in this situation anyway. So yes, peace and many blessings to you, Pisces. I'll see you. Bye.